Hello, everybody, and welcome to the regular season finale, race number 26 of Season 5 NNSCRA Walmart Cup Series. This is the last regular season race of the season, and we're going to determine most of the drivers that are going to be in the chase for the championship right here. But remember, we still have the Chase LCQ race at Talladega coming after this, where one driver who wins that race will get in the chase as well. Hi, I'm Levi McIntyre, aka Thrash Maniac 99, the voice of NNSCRA Walmart Cup Series, here to welcome you to the Pocono 400 at Pocono Raceway here at the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. And this is going to be a great race because remember, the winner of this race, no matter who it is, will be in the chase for the championship as well. So this is going to be an interesting race for everybody. In the meantime, let's take a look at the point standings coming into this race as far as who is currently in the chase and who isn't. Sonny Hammond leads by 33 points over David Rivera. Third in points, a total of 37 points out, is Charles Sanford. Fourth in points, a total of 40 points out, is Matt McIntyre. And then fifth and tie for fifth in points, both a total of 46 points out, is Chris Washer and Jesse Setti. Seventh in points, a total of 51 points out, is Joshua Collard. Eighth, a total of 52 points out, is William Duncan, and the only rookie in the top 10. Dorian Facepuncher's ninth in points, a total of 54 points out. And then the coveted 10th spot and a total of 60 points out is Danny Wells. Now, the top 20 and the drivers who could get into that 10th spot. We got 11th, Stephen Pollard III, then 12th, P.J. Williams, then Alex Hawkins, Jessica Sheldon, Preston Plord, Chase Oliver, Kendall Maynard, Cole Daly, Jackie Tang, and Jacko Knight. And the current wildcard drivers would be Jessica Sheldon and Cole Daly for being outside the top 10 and with 2 wins. Another driver with 2 wins that would hope to maybe get something done would be Seth Cole. And if he wins, then Sheldon and Daly would still be the wild card drivers since Seth Cole would get automatically locked in. So Seth Cole would hope to maybe get a win here in order to not only help him, but for both Sheldon and Daly as well. Now, as far as drivers who could get into the top 10 on points, Stephen Pollard III is 15 points out of 10th. P.J. Williams is 19 out. 22 out is Alex Hawkins. 23, Jessica Sheldon. 29, Preston Plord, 32 for Chase Oliver, 36 for Kendall Maynard, and 37 for Cole Daly. So those would be guys who could maybe get in the top 10 based off of where Danny Wells would end up finishing. But anyways, as you see your starting lineup on the top of your screen, let's get this pace out going and take a look at who's starting in the top 10. Daniel Day on the pole, second Danny Wells, third, Austin Weiner. Fourth, Dylan Thoreau. Fifth, Jacko Knight. Sixth, Matt McIntyre. Seventh, Trent Dunham. Eighth, Jackie Tang. Ninth, Ian Dutta. 10th, Sonny Hammond. So that is how the top 10 is going to look for this lineup. In the last row, you've got Jessica Sheldon and Cole Daly, and here we go. Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys and girls. And I didn't get to do the R, so I apologize. It's just late at night when I'm recording this and the Chase LCQ coming out. But anyways, already, Daniel Day got forced out of the way in a battle for the lead between Danny Wells and Austin Weiner, and Austin Weiner might get to that point. Austin Weiner started the season off very good, and then around mid-season he started falling off really, really badly. If he can win this race, he'll be in the chase. So he wants to have a chance to be the first multi-time Walmart Cup Series champion. Same with the guy who's now in second, Jacko Knight. And he's been free falling in the points. Heck, he's down 20th when just a few races ago. And whoa, we got a big wreck. I see Joshua Collard involved, and that's one of the guys in the top 10 in points. And the track is completely blocked. I see a lot of cars damaged and all that. Kyle Matthews. So many cars. as the caution comes out as they came off of turn 3. But man, oh man. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at a replay of what brought the caution out for the first time today at Pocono. Well, it looks like it's going to be contact with Sonny Hammond and Joshua Collard coming off of 3 as they both get to the wall, and then down into Brandon Gonzalez, Jesse Setti, Dorian Facepuncher. Facepuncher saves in, does a good job of saving in, and then right there you see Balkin, Washer, Jackson, and then just cars just got stopped on the track trying to avoid damage. And Kyle Matthews right there gets some damage by getting in the Balkin. And then same with Stephen Pollard III and Joshua Michaels. But who knows if we're going to have any retirees, but we're going to find out as we now take you to the restart at Pocono. Well, after that first caution, we have 3 cars that have retired out of the race and are going to have to wait till the Chase LCQ race at Talladega to try to get into the chase. Charles Jackson, Kyle Matthews, and Brandon Nichols have all retired out of the race after that caution. But Danny Wells is the leader, and also because pit stops happen. Danny Wells is the leader. Second is Chris Thomas. Third is Dylan Thoreau. Fourth, Preston Plord. Fifth, Matt McIntyre. Sixth, Chris Washer. Seventh, Anthony McCurry. Excuse me. Eighth, Dylan Young. Ninth, PJ Williams. 10th is Cody Lamas. 11th is Charles Sanford. 12th, Michael Norman. 13th, Trent Dunham. 14th, Austin Weiner. 15th, Daniel Day. 16th, Alex Hawkins. 17th, Jekko Knight. 18th, Ian Dutta. 19th is going to be Jackie Tang. 20th is Chase Oliver. 21st is James McLeod. 22nd, Dorian Facepuncher. 23rd is James Qualls. 24th, Rue McIntyre. 25th, Sean Galligan. 26th, Seth Cole. 27th, Kendall Maynard. 28th, Joshua Michaels. 29th, Stephen Pollard III. 30th is Jessica Shelton with no hood. Something must have happened with her. 31st is Cole Daly. 32nd, William Duncan. 33rd, David Rivera. 34th, Mitchell Riggs. 35th is Brandon Gonzalez. 36th, Joshua Balkin. 37th, Jesse Setti. 38th, Sonny Hammond. And 39th is Joshua Collard. But that does it for how the field looks now. And Danny Wells is the leader, and we're going to be 15 laps to go here at Pocono. And here we go. We are back at it. And we're going to see quite a few couple of pit stops happen in this race due to the fuel window, it looks like, but also some strategy could be going on too. Danny Wells, who is in that coveted 10th spot, if he can win this race, he'll get into the chase. So this would be big for him. But then you got his teammate right behind him, and Chris Thomas, who wants to win and get into the chase himself. Preston Plord, who would also love to get in. Matt McIntyre is one of those guys I think is one of the guys who is a safe bet to get in. And what a way for a return to that a return of the 8 car in Walmart Cup Series to have it be in the chase. And also for Matt McIntyre to make it into a chase for the first time since season 1, I believe. He might have been in season 2, though I doubt it. I don't think he was. He was in season 1, so there you go. Look at this, it's a 3-car freight train up at the front. Now it's broken away because here comes Preston Plord down low for the 2nd spot. Preston Plord has been on a little streak of his own lately. He's been getting some good finishes. Heck, he is 15th in the points. If he can win this race, that will put him in the chase. Let's see where the points leader of Sonny Hammond is running right now. He's way back in 37th last time scored. this time 36. And now what about Seth Cole? Because he's a guy who wants to get a third win so he can make it in automatically. And he is in the 23rd spot. Now what about the guy who came into the race 11th in points, Stephen Pollard III? He's back in 31st. 12th in points, PJ Williams. Where is he? Up in the top 10 in the 8th position. And what about Alex Hawkins in the 41? Back in the 12th spot, not that far out. And Jessica Sheldon, I already see her way back there, and she's off the pace. And now what about Chase Oliver, who I see, but where was he scored? 17th. Kendall Manor I saw back there, same with Cole Daly, so that'll be it for the look-throughs of some guys in the points. And we got a new leader, and that's Preston Ford. Matt McIntyre moves into second, Danny Wells back to third. And wow, look at this, a power move from Cody Lamas for the 4th spot underneath of Chris Thomas. Wow. So right now the top 10 currently scored. It's Preston Ford in the lead. Second is Matt McIntyre. Third, Danny Wells. Fourth, Cody Lamas. Fifth, Chris Thomas. Sixth, Dylan Thoreau. Seventh, Dylan Young. Eighth, PJ Williams. Ninth, Chris Washer. And then 10th, Jackie Tang. I thought I heard a spin. Huh. I thought I heard tires squeal. In the meantime, Danny Wells is trying to get back around Cody Lamas. But now pit stops, one of a couple that will happen here in the race. Preston Ford gives up the lead to go into pit road. So that hands the lead over to Cody Lamas in the 48. So right now the top 5 is Lamas, Wells, Young, Williams, and Tang. That is how it all looks at the current moment. But like I said, pit stops are happening, and a lot of other cars came down. Like Anthony McCrory, Brandon Gonzalez. The battle out of the pit road with this first group, Preston Ford was able to get out first. And now more cars, including the leader Cody Lamas, is down, but Jackie Tang and Alex Hawkins and Ian Dutta, Austin Weiner stay out along with others. And do I see a buckle on the hood of Charles Sanford? Yes, I do. Sanford might have gotten into somebody where he could. I don't think he was involved in that caution. I think he might have gotten in the back of somebody, probably on the first caution laps for pit stops. Who knows? Now these cars are looking like they're getting ready to slow down for them to come into pit road. And they may have to pit maybe one more time, depending on how much they can stretch out with the gas. And let's see, and Austin Weiner's actually going to stay out. I believe he was the first, one of the first in the first caution to pit, so he has a little bit of a cushion. But it's still, I don't know. I mean, it depends on how much longer he can go. He can maybe go a few more laps. But I don't know if he's going to have enough to finish the rest of this race. I highly doubt it. I'd say he probably would end up maybe having to pit maybe on lap 15 or 16. Excuse me, which is right now at this moment less than 8 laps to go. So we're past halfway here at Pocono. And Austin Weiner, hopefully he can maybe win the race and get into the chase, but It looks like he's slowing down to come in and make his final stop. And indeed, Austin Weiner, the last car that needed to pit. And there he is coming in. So it looks like that's going to hand the lead over to Jackie Tang. Jackie Tang hopefully wanting to get that win so he can get into the chase himself. But wow, he lost a lot of speed right there. And now here comes Preston Plord down low for the top spot. So right now it's Tang, Plord, Lamas, Thomas, and McIntyre in the top 5. But now Tang, I guess because he's still trying to get up to speed from the pit stop, he's now going to fall back to what looks like potentially the 5th position. There's Austin Weiner, who's going to get outbeat by Preston Plord right here. But where is he going to get scored now? Right now he'd be in the 6th spot, but now he's going to get bypassed by a couple more cars. Let's see, he might get to stay in potentially in the 8th spot, maybe 9th. So Austin Weiner looks like that strategy somewhat paid off a little bit because he's going to have a couple better positions on track, and now he's going to fall back to 10th, potentially 11th or further, because I guess he's still trying to get more up to speed. So right now, Preston Plord is the guy to win this race, but then again, I think they may have to pit one more time here in a few laps. And that's going to be interesting to see who can stretch it out more, and I think Austin Weiner might be the guy. You never know. Well, let's take a look and see how the field looks at the current moment. Preston Plord is the leader. 2nd is Cody Lamas. 3rd is Matt McIntyre. 4th, Chris Thomas. 5th, Jackie Tang. 6th, Dylan Young. 7th, Dylan Thoreau. 8th, Jecko Knight. 9th, Danny Wells. 10th, Chris Washer. 11th, Brandon Gonzalez. 12th, Ian Dutta. 13th, Daniel Day. 14th, Austin Weiner. 15th, James McLeod. 16th, Chase Oliver. 17th, Seth Cole. 18th, PJ Williams. 19th, Joshua Michaels. 20th is Michael Norman. 21st is Alex Hawkins. 22nd, Anthony McCurry. 23rd, Sean Galligan. 24th, Trent Dunham. 25th, Dorian Facepuncher. 26th, James Walls. 27th, Stephen Pollard III. 28th, Joshua Collar. 29th, David Rivera. 30th, Sonny Hammond. 31st is going to be Cole Daly. 32nd, William Duncan. 33rd, Rue McIntyre. 34th, Charles Sanford. 35th, Joshua Balkin. 36th, Jesse Setti. 37th, Mitchell Riggs. 38th, Jessica Sheldon. And 39th is Kendall Maynard. 5 laps to go, less than, here at Pocono, and Preston Plord is the leader. If he wins this race, this will be his 2nd career Walmart Cup Series win. Then again, I'm thinking they may have to pit still here in the next lap or two in order to keep it up on fuel. Austin Weiner, if they do have to pit, he could be the guy who can stretch it out more and stay up at the front because he's got a couple more laps than the leaders on fuel and tires. And now Preston Plord is going to get bypassed for the lead as here comes Cody Lamas down low. And it's been a while since Cody Lamas has been the victory lane here in the Walmart Cup Series. Now that brings Matt McIntyre into the battle. As we are coming to 3 laps to go, but I don't know if they got enough fuel to make it. They might, but they might not. You never know, though. Especially the track is unpredictable as far as what could happen as Pocono, as far as who's going to be where, when cautions are going to come out, and who's going to be out as far as pit strategy. Preston Plord thinking about going for another run for the lead, but doesn't quite get there. It's back here, a battle for 4th. Jackie Tang is going to go by Chris Thomas, it looks like. But Dylan Young's maybe thinking 3 wide for the 4th spot, and it's going to work. Dylan Young with a huge power move to get up to the 4th position. Doesn't have it cleared. In fact, Jackie Tang's going to keep the spot because of draft help, as it's 2 laps to go here at Pocono. And as I'm looking around, nobody's pitting, so it looks like they may be able to stretch it to the end of the race. Right now, Cody Lamas is in the catbird seat, but Preston Plord is right there on the back bumper of the 48. And here he comes back down low to get back to the lead. And remember, even after this race is over, we still have the Chase LCQ race at Talladega to determine the final spot in that chase for the championship. And as we come to the stripe, white flag is out. If a caution comes out here, the race is over. And as I'm looking around, and no wrecks have taken place, it's going to come down to one of these 3, Ford, Lamas, or McIntyre. McIntyre's already in the chase. He's in the top 5 in the point standings. Dylan Young does manage to get into 4th, and he enters this battle. Could something go wrong and Dylan Young could capitalize? I don't think it will happen, though, but you never know, like I say. But Preston Plord has the spot. Cody Lamas trying to get another run at him. I don't think he's going to be able to get it done. Coming off of turn 3, Preston Plord wins the Pocono 400 at Pocono Raceway and gets his 2nd career Walmart Cup Series win and is in the chase for the championship. Great job for that 42 team. Long overdue for Preston Plord to finally win a race. With that said, let's take a look at the official results of this race. Preston Plord gets his 2nd career Walmart Cup Series win and is locked into the chase for the championship, heading into Texas after the Chase LCQ at Talladega. Cody Lamas tried but couldn't get it done. He'll have to wait until Chase LCQ time at Talladega to win into the chase. Matt McIntyre, great job of finishing 3rd. That was enough to put him into the chase. Dylan Young, solid run of 4th. Dylan Thoreau gets his first top 5 finish of the season in 5th. So that means only one driver has not got a top 5 this season, and that's Brandon Gonzalez. Danny Wells, great job of finishing 6th. That's going to be enough to put him into the chase. Jackie Tang, solid run of 7th. Chris Thomas, solid run of 8th. Checo Knight, great job at finishing 9th. And Chris Washer, rounding out the top 10. Great job for him. That will be enough to put him into the chase. Rest of the top 20, Brandon Gonzalez, Chase Oliver, Joshua Michaels, Michael Norman, Ian Dutta, P.J. Williams, Austin Weiner, James McLeod, Anthony McCurry, Sean Galligan. Rest of the top 30 was Seth Cole, Daniel Day, David Rivera, Trent Dunham, Alex Hawkins, James Quall, Sonny Hammond, Cole Daly, Joshua Collar, Dorian Facepuncher, and then the rest of the cars that finished on the lead lap were Charles Sanford, Joshua Balkin, William Duncan, Stephen Pollard III, Rue McIntyre, Jesse Setti, Mitchell Riggs, Jessica Sheldon, and Kendall Maynard. Then the 3 cars that were retired were Charles Jackson, Kyle Matthews, and Brandon Nichols. That does it for our coverage here at Pocono. Here are your results: rookie points, chase points, and regular points heading into the Chase LCQ at Talladega coming up. And this is Levi McIntyre signing off.